attacks ever on Egyptian security forces in the Sinai. ISIS is claiming responsibility for a series of bombings and ambushes that targeted army checkpoints. Take a look at the black smoke rising above the northern Sinai, and this video was actually filmed from Gaza, just across the border. Egyptian security forces fired back, calling in air support to bomb militant positions. Reports of F-16s being used by Egypt. Clashes raged for hours. Soldiers, militants, and civilians all are among the dead. An Egyptian general spoke just a short time ago on state television, giving new details on casualties. Let's get the latest now from journalist Mohannad Sabry in Cairo. He joins me now on the line. What's the latest on what happened today in the Sinai? I know you cover that area, and you've spoken to friends and sources there.
We have just received some confirmed information that the militants are actually retreating out of the town of Sheikh Zayed, and they're gradually taking control back of the whole town. Ambulances are also, for the first time today, able to mobilize through the city and try to rescue whoever is out there lying in the street, injured or inside houses. We are hearing reports of dozens of bodies just lying on the street, allegedly of militants, and there are several charged vehicles that were targeted by F-16s during the day. And it's apparent from some photos that were coming through social media websites that those vehicles were mounted by high-caliber machine guns.
Mm-hmm. Who are these jihadists operating in the Sinai?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question again?
Who are the militant jihadists operating in the Sinai? Where are they coming from? Where do they get their funding?
Well, we are getting conflicting reports. The Egyptian regime continues to insist that those jihadis are mostly coming from the Gaza Strip through tunnels, which the same regime has claimed several times to have shut down completely, or at a ratio of 99%. And we have several sources on the ground in Sinai confirming that a lot of those jihadis are local Egyptians from the Sinai and from other governorates in mainland Egypt. But no one has been able, and since the years of 2011, 2012, when reporting in Sinai was much easier, no one has actually been able to find jihadis and sit down and investigate them thoroughly to give us an idea of what nationalities are we facing. Of course, we have reports of Libyans, Yemenis, Chechens, and even Europeans. I believe the former head of the former commander of the Second Army has claimed once that a Belgian citizen was held operating with the former Ansar Bayt al-Maqdis group that transformed into Wilayat Sinai and pledged allegiance to the Islamic State.
Mohannad Sabry, thanks very much, joining us from Cairo with the latest on a day of bloodshed, of violence between these jihadists, security forces in Egypt as well, including even some aerial bombing reportedly taking place. So serious situation developing with dozens and dozens of people killed. Still to come tonight, history is